Hi, I'm Eric from Precision Design and Manufacturing, also Precision Truck. Today we're showing you our new flap for this Dodge Ram 2500 2017. The mud flaps that we're doing today, we have a new mud flap which is a polymer plastic. It's a specially a designed product. It's unbreakable plastic, and we're going to be showing you how it goes on the vehicle. You need the front has a little bracket that basically strengthens the inside of the factory liner because it's actually quite soft. So when we attach the flap, we put that bracket on the bottom side, and we'll show you that gives us some strength for the mud flap. This plastic flap we're doing today is a front and a rear, and the way this flap is designed, this is the front part, this is the rubber part that goes on the flap. We also do that stainless and also black. These parts basically they just go in here, like they slide in after you have your upper part put on. They slide in, and there's a locking clip that clips that on so it can't be removed unless you remove it. So we'll start with this part. We're going to take this and we're going to take these factory bolts out 5/16, and we'll pull these two factory bolts out. So all we have to do here is snug these up. Don't get them too tight to start. You just want them snug. Now with the flap a little bit snug, you can actually move this flat back and forth and to get it nice and straight. One way to make sure your flap is straight up and down so it's not kicked out or in is put it level to a flat surface and just check the edge of it, and this looks pretty good right now, so we'll leave it right there. We'll just snug it up. Okay, so that's snug. There's a hole in the mud flap right back here that goes through the factory liner. It's at the bottom. It's a 1/4-inch hole. If you turn the tire the other way, you can take a drill like this and you can pop a hole through the liner, because we have another bolt that we're going to put in there. This bolt here, which will attach the liner and the flap together. So I'm going to lift the truck now, and we're going to go put that other brace in, and we'll finish the front. Okay, now that we're under the truck, this is the hole that you've put in, following the hole in the mud flap. What we're going to do there is we're going to take a washer and a bolt. We're going to go back through that hole into the liner. Then we're going to take our stainless steel bracket. Basically this part goes like this over, goes through there. Take a washer, put it over top, take a nut, put it on there. And then we'll take another 10mm nut and we'll stick it right on this factory body bolt. There, nice and tight. Okay, that kind of ends the bottom of the truck. So we have the stainless steel bracket off the body bolt and the provided screw that connects these two together. Now makes that mud flap nice and solid. We just don't depend on this piece of plastic, this factory liner. Okay, now that we have the mud flap installed, solid to the truck, everything's tight, all the body bolts are tight. The advantage of these flaps is that they're easy to put on because they're custom cut and everything fits perfectly. It makes a very strong install. Nice thing about them is that they're lightweight, they're unbreakable, and if you take the mud flap and do it this way, it's very light, even easy to maneuver. Now when you put the mud flap rubber on, and again you just push it into place. It's removable if you ever want to remove it for cleaning or anything. And then to secure it, all you do is you take this slide here, take the slide and you push it down and it locks into place. Then it holds it very tight and it won't come out. Now to take it out, all you have to do is take a blunt object, could be a screwdriver, could be whatever, and all you do is you tap up. And there's a couple locks in here that actually hold it in, but it comes up like that and then it just goes back down. There. So that's the front of the install, and we'll go to the back. Okay, we're gonna do the rear of the Dodge Ram 2500. There's the mud flap upper, and then we have the lower rubber. We're gonna take the two body bolts out. We'll grab the mud flap upper, and we'll put the top one in first. And then we'll put the bottom bolt in. So now that they're snug, you can still move around to get the right level. It's always good to maybe go at the back of the truck and have a look at the side and make sure that everything looks nice and square. Okay, now that they're tight, and on this truck, again, we pre-drilled this hole and this hole over here. But to do that, all you'd have to do is you take a drill or a right angle drill and go through the slot and go into the body. So back here you have a plastic liner. And all we're doing back here is we're attaching the back side to the liner. That's the top one there. And we'll put the bottom, the washer and nut behind, and you just have to pull the flap forward just a bit because there's another liner back here that you have to get in between, but it's not too hard to just pull that liner ahead, the wheel well liner, and get that nut on there. Now, they're all snug, so all the bolts are in. What you can do now is, everything is, you can still adjust. So recommended would be to take the mud flap, slide the mud flap in, and then you can throw a level on it or check at the rear of the truck if it's square with the truck. And that looks pretty good right there. So just gonna retighten everything, make sure it doesn't move. And then we're going to tighten these two back in here. And then we'll do the top one. Okay, that kind of concludes. We got our two body bolts tight and our two stainless steel fasteners going through the plastic liner tight. Everything is done. All we have to do now is put our little retainer cap on, and that holds the mud flap in. These mud flaps, the nice thing about these mud flaps, they're custom fit, they're easy to put on. They're made out of engineered polymer material. These flaps are available for $2,500 and $3,500 Dodge, and they're available through Precision Truck Westlock or Czech Truck Hardware. They'll be available for all models of trucks. Thank you. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Thank you.